What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is TFD, and we're back with another one. And listen, it looks like Caitlin Clark may have just sent a message that has people talking, because once again, her name and Kelsey Mitchell are sitting right at the center of the headlines. For this one, we've got to head straight up to Indy, so buckle in. Let's get into it. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's Christmas Eve, and y'all already know how this goes. Caitlin Clark content does not take a holiday. Now, if you missed what broke yesterday, Kelsey Mitchell has found herself back in the spotlight after some information surfaced tied to an old Instagram account connected to her ex, and let's just say the details raised a lot of eyebrows. Because of that, media chatter has gone into overdrive. You've got people openly speculating that Kelsey Mitchell could be on her way out of Indiana. Now, to be clear, nothing has been confirmed. I'm not here to tell you she's gone or that she's staying. What I can tell you is this: there's a whole lot of noise and a whole lot of tension surrounding the Fever right now. And this is all happening while the league is still dealing with unresolved CBA negotiations. There is no new deal yet, and from everything we know, they've got until January 9th to figure this out. That's coming up fast. So behind the scenes, things are very much in flux. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever as an organization have been unusually quiet. Sophie Cunningham has been out there doing her thing, staying visible, and we'll show a few of those clips. But I also want to take a look at the Indiana Fever's X account, because honestly, we haven't checked in there in a minute. Pause, and that silence, yeah, it's noticeable.
But I just want to see, before we get into this Kelsey Mitchell-Caitlin Clark story, what the hell has been going on with the Indiana Fever during this offseason, man? So, let's run through it. They drop a Christmas post with bunnies. This is Sophie Cunningham, shop on a loaf. Here, look, Caitlin Clark said Clark on her mark. This is funny. Freddie on a teddy. Here is Aaliyah Boston, said Boston making frostin' cookie. Here is Kelsey Mitchell, look, said Kel's casting spells. Nice. Hull on bull, this is Lexi. Ari on dairy. They look cute. And funny. All right, let's move. So they're kind of doing a recap of the season. Let's read it. It says, Lexi Hull made us proud in the three-point contest. Sydney Colson performed her first ever comedy set at Fever Fest. Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Sydney Colson, and Kelsey Mitchell represented on Good Morning America.
This 3&D specialist is one of the top...
Lexi Hall stepped in for Caitlin Clark during the All-Star game.
And Rob.
Brianna Turner, she's been kind of quiet too. Yeah, she's been pretty quiet this offseason. Sydney Colson is still on the team. Chloe Bibby has been ballin', man. I almost made a video about Chloe Bibby. So if you guys don't know, Chloe Bibby is playing over in Australia, and she's been hooping. She's definitely still on the basketball team. But Chloe Bibby has been on a roll, bro. She had 15 points, went 3 for 3 from 3, and grabbed 5 rebounds. She's been ballin' overseas. Now, she's not the only one. Damiris Dantas had 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. I believe she's still playing for the Brazilian national team. I didn't even know Natasha Howard was overseas. She had 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. For whatever reason, a lot of players still go overseas. They said Fever fans are everywhere around the world, asking, "Where are you from?" So from what I'm seeing, they're trying to create some fan engagement. And yeah, I thought this was pretty dope. These are photos of the players when they were kids. But now we've got to get into the story of the hour, because this is the one everyone is talking about. Not the Paramount stuff, this right here. This is the headline that matters, and this is where things really start to get interesting. Here said, Caitlin Clark sends message ahead of Kelsey Mitchell's Unrivaled debut. Now, Kelsey Mitchell is set to take part in Unrivaled this year, and from everything we know, this will be her first time doing it. She didn't participate last season, which tells you a lot, because if she's jumping in now, Unrivaled clearly had to come correct and make it worth her while. Said, Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark may not be playing competitive basketball this WNBA offseason, but she's clearly ready to cheer for her teammates as they suit up in other leagues. Clark, who played just 13 games in 2025 due to multiple injuries, did not join the 3-on-3 Unrivaled League despite reportedly being heavily pursued. There was speculation she would join in 2026 after opting not to participate in its inaugural season in 2025. However, with Clark focusing on her recovery and getting back to 100% health, it's not surprising she chose to pass for the second straight year. While Clark will not participate in Unrivaled, Lexi Hull, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Ari McDonald, and Michaela Timpson joined the league. I honestly didn't even realize KK was playing, but yeah, KK is joining Unrivaled as well. That's another name being added to the mix. All 5 were Clark's teammates on the Indiana Fever during the 2025 season. Mitchell is making her Unrivaled debut and will play for one of the league's new clubs, Hive BC. I'm not completely sure if Ari McDonald is coming back, but if I had to guess, I'd lean yes. She was a solid backup and did her job when she was on the floor. The situations that really concern me are Sydney Colson and Lexi Hull. I'm just being honest. I'm not confident Lexi is back next season. Sophie is another one, and keeping it real, that situation doesn't look good either. From what I've been hearing, the outlook for Sophie isn't very encouraging. Now, shifting gears for a second, this past Tuesday, Kelsey Mitchell posted on her Instagram, and she's definitely been more active online lately. She shared several photos, including shots from Unrivaled training. I'm not even sure where Unrivaled is being held this year. Maybe Miami again, maybe Philadelphia, but she's clearly locked in. KK is on the same team as her, and overall, it looks like a pretty solid squad. Kelsey is also rocking her usual number, which stood out to me as well. She stated, eyes open, mouth closed. So that's what she said. Aaliyah Boston said, such a superstar. Sophie Cunningham said, that's a squad. Lexi Hull said, our busy bee. Now here, Caitlin Clark said, let's go Kels. So Caitlin Clark definitely reacted to this. Let's get back to the article, man. So Caitlin Clark, like we've seen, said, let's go. Kelsey Mitchell will play alongside Sonia Citron, Ezzy Magbegor, Natisha Heidemann, Sanaya Rivers, and Mo Billings with Hive BC in 2026. The team will be coached by Chicago Sky assistant Reino Wakama. The second season of Unrivaled kicks off January 5th. It will be interesting to see how Mitchell performs in a 3-on-3 setting. I've got a feeling Kelsey Mitchell is about to cook up some serious heat this Unrivaled season, like hot fish grease, no cap. She's been training, sharing clips online, and it's clear she's locked in and ready to show out. Her team looks solid. KK's on board, and with her energy, you know she's about to put on a show. I'm telling you, this is going to be one for the books. Man, I want to hear from you. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think she's going to do this season.